There we go. Hello? Better? Apparently I didn't have it configured. Oops. Oops. Hello, hello? Hear me now? There we go. Sorry about that. We both disconnected everything from our computers to tear them apart a little bit. So I must not have reconfigured the microphone when I put it back together. We're back. How we doing? I'll start again. Deborah, good to see you. Hope you're feeling better. Maple, I appreciate it. That video actually put some effort into it. Spent a lot of time on it, so hope everybody likes it. I had fun doing it though. Hope you enjoy it. Sound's back. What's up, Shark? Good to see you too. Hey, Double A. Welcome, welcome. How long were you talking to yourself? Until you guys commented. So, what, 3 minutes? You guys catch on quick. We're all here now. As I was saying to myself, it's our last chance this year to top off the silver dime tube. I have 5 boxes. It shouldn't, hopefully it doesn't take that long, but I only need 2 dimes. Now, they're not all going to be 90%. I do have that Canadian. So, 3 dimes, and we'll have a whole tube of 90% dimes. Since we started late this year, we started just in November, pretty much. So if you think of it that way, tube in a month isn't bad. Not bad at all. Could have been the whole stream. Absolutely, it could have. Do you pull out nicer, older clad dimes? Not really. I'll pull out proofs and any foreigns. I'm not doing a dime book right now, so it just kind of slows me down a bit. So I like to do volume. It's been a while since I had time to get on. Good to see you, Jim. Welcome. No problems at all. Life happens. I mean, if something catches my eye, sure. Like whatever that is. Something going on in Liberty. It's probably post-mint. Just look at it a little closer. Just in case. I'm not setting up the microscope today. Yeah, it's all melted. Melted a tad. Did you check the tracking? I haven't looked at it at all, to be honest with you. Have you checked the tracking? Can you tell me where it is? Have you tried to trade pennies with your bank yet? I asked 2 banks in my area that I do business with. They both said no. There is one more I can try. But look and let me know. Which should be fine, you know, it's alright. Not the end of the world. Because I usually pull out BU dimes that are pre-90. I'm sure it's not a bad thing to do, it's just I don't do it. Just the way I hunt. There's no wrong way to do it. I'm here for the silver, the proofs, and the foreigns. And the odd toner, you know. I'm sure you got an impressive collection that way, but for my strategy, with dime hunting. Given my strategy for dime hunting, it's mostly volume for what I'm looking for. 77, 68. Got older stuff in here, but lots of new stuff. These boxes are kind of... I had to really look at the enders because they were borderline all brand new. Lots of new coins mixed in these boxes right now, but I'm optimistic seeing how many old ones are also in here. So hopefully we'll have some silver. Not counting on the mercury dimes this time around, but at least a few rosies. I'd like to get one per box. I got 5 boxes to get 2 dimes. That's all we want. 3 90%ers ideally to make the full tube, which is not bad for a month's worth of dime hunting. I don't think so anyway. Just imagine the damage we'll do next year. What's up, Otis? Thanks for the advertising there. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. I've traded with 3 different banks, only $10 at a time. Don't tend to have many pennies either. Yeah. Well, my banks, they're keeping all the pennies that go through the coin machines, so they do wrap them and hold on to them. So my banks are going to have pennies. They just aren't allowed to. It's a policy for that bank that they can't distribute that many. Even in trade, I asked, because they still consider it to be buying their coin, so they have to follow their, it's like $2 at a time rule or whatever, which I guess isn't awful. Last week on another coin site I frequent, I won a 1878 Carson City XF Morgan. Nice. Received the tracking for it today. Congratulations. I still have yet to have a Carson City in my collection. Oops, sorry about that. Sorry. I still have yet to put a Carson City in my collection, but that is my goal for next year. Morgan or one of the 20-cent pieces, even just a dime. Something Carson City. A nice one, not just a cull or, crappy one. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the stream. Everybody pump it in now. What's up, Ringer? Good to see you too. Hope you had a good holiday season. Hope you're doing well. Last day of the year tomorrow. Last chance to put some silver, and then I actually spent the time the other day. Hi, Lulu. I spent the time the other day putting all of our... She's hiding. She knows. I spent the time yesterday counting all of the silver we found this year in the in boxes from roll hunting. And I made a spreadsheet to automatically keep track of the silver content of everything, where I can just plug in the current spot price and it will tell us how much we made this year and how much we spent on it. So that's it was encouraging to see it. We did good. I feel like we could have done better though. Definitely needed to focus in on a few more situations there, but we definitely could have pushed the blanket envelope a bit more, but I'm happy with the total we made. And rising silver prices definitely helped out getting that number up, but that's something, by the end of the stream, if we get the silver we're looking for, we'll take a look at that together because, you know, you guys are here along for the ride anyway. The only thing I didn't put in there yet is the stuff I got from the bank for face value. I gotta let the dog out of the crate, otherwise she's gonna make noise the whole time. Yeah, let me do that. Let's do that. Lulu, stop making noise. Good. All right. Okay. Anyway, how's everybody else doing? Any big plans for tomorrow night? Last day of the year. I will be working. But it's alright. It's all good. Stay home and alive. Good plan. Good plan. Nothing wrong with that, huh? Live for another year. Tomorrow I plan to watch the last of Stranger Things. Still haven't started it. Hope it's good for you, though. Shark has to work, too. Join the club. I might just stay home, too. Yeah, honestly, unless someone you know is having a little get-together, I mean, it's just another night, really. And I think I prefer to stay home on New Year's Eve. Personally. Oh, there's a thick one in here. You see that? There it is. Begin. I'm the designated driver. There you go, Smoker. Good to see you too. Welcome. It's a chewed up one. Same here. I prefer to stay home. Too many drunks on the road. That's what I thought driving home on Christmas night. Like, man, gotta just stay far away from people. Even Christmas Eve, you know. I mean, Christmas Eve we drove home late, 11:30, 12 o'clock. I think it was more like 12 we were driving home. But still, yeah, gotta be careful on the roads this time of year. Not everyone's got a smoker that they can drive them around. I would go to a biker's bar. Nothing goes on there, you know. Nothing at all. I'm optimistic for this next year. I mean, I had a good 2025 regardless, but things can always strive to do better the next year, right? Lots of things to look forward to. What are you guys looking forward to the most this next year? Does anyone do New Year's resolutions? I try not to hyperfixate on anything. I just say, like, just generally improve myself generally for the next year. There are plenty of circulated dimes in here, so we should be getting some silver soon. It's gonna be cool next year, starting to see the new designs filter into these boxes. Finally, I get to look at something else other than just Roosevelt. I resolved to get a year older and have my body hurt more than the previous year. That's good. That's a very easy resolution to fulfill. It doesn't require too much, right? I like to achieve my goals. Yeah, exactly. You set something nice and simple and you'll be happy. You're like, yeah, I made it. So you're about to fulfill last year's resolution now, huh? By making it one more year. Hold on. Be right back here. 1 second. Okay. Alright. Hey, what's up, Relic? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the end of the year. Well, we're saying it now, but you know, it's tomorrow. Probably won't stream tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll be surprised. You never know. You never know. Just want to find the barrel to that Derringer my buddy dug yesterday. I'm a simple man. You'll get it. Or you won't. It's the nature of the hunt. Oh yeah. That's a good one. I like that one. 72. It's a little bit yellowy. A little bit. What's up, Cody? Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a good holiday season so far. Ground frozen, Luke? Still frozen. I mean, it was a little warmer yesterday, but it was raining. Raining good. And then it's supposed to be freezing for the foreseeable future. So I'll be, I mean, I'll keep testing every so often and get out when I can, but for the most part, it don't, ground too cold, unfortunately. I don't need to break my shovel again. It's freaking cold today. Oh yeah, yep. And hecka icy. Super icy. Watch Quarterly Hoarder today, Luke. Incredible finds. I didn't watch it today yet. No. I believe I saw it in my feed though, so I'll have to take a look at it. Didn't you post something today, Relic, too? I didn't make my YouTube rounds yet. Thought I saw something by you. I got my video out for everybody else today. Everyone's posting. You know it's a busy day when even Luke posts a video. That never happens. Would wicked suck to be homeless tonight? Oh yeah. I mean, it would wicked suck to be homeless all the time, but especially when it's cold out. Green. Super green. Go search, put little flags on targets, and dig it when it's thawed. Could do that. I don't know if my family wants to deal with little flags out in the yard all winter though. But yeah, nah, I don't have much time around this time of year anyway, so. But yeah, it's another way to do it. Yep, just to get the itch out. But I don't want to dig it. That's the problem. If I know there's something down there, just gonna want to see what it is. Yes, Derringer, 57 seated dime, Bennington marble, fun video. Cool. Very cool. Spray paint instead of the flags. Yeah, that might work. Or, you know, I could just wait until the snow thaws, or the ground thaws. Just a thought. Just a thought. I don't know, we got a lot going on in the beginning of the year here. I got a kitchen to remodel soon. So my next thoughts are on that. I smell silver. Hoping so. I'm hoping. Maybe not this box, but I got 5 boxes. There's no way we have 5 skunk boxes, right? So we broke our curse. No more, please. I have a junk metal detector coming soon. Cool. Someone's gonna explore a little bit. Tile floor, did we discuss that? Was that about the kitchen? I don't remember. Maybe we did. I don't think we're doing tile though. Don't think we're gonna do tile. Don't think it's worth it for that apartment that it's in. Well, I guess you never know. But yeah, probably not. $76. I want to find my father's Zippo from World War II that I lost 9 years ago. Ooh. Well, if you know roughly where it is, then you'll definitely find it. Kitchen floor? Yeah, kitchen floor. I was in the tile business for years. My son still does it. Advice is free. Black splashes, dress up a kitchen, easy and cheap. Yeah. So this will be... we're really just gutting the cabinets, and the floor is going to be redone with... We have flooring that's going to go in. Yeah, it really just needs... The cabinets were the big update there. We'll repaint it while everything's out, and we're putting a new circuit in the kitchen because the entire apartment was on one circuit when they built it incorrectly. And when the guy had the air conditioner running, as soon as he couldn't use the microwave, so otherwise it would short out or trip the breaker. So putting a new circuit in the kitchen, and that should fix that because it's a small apartment. This is box 2, by the way. Nothing in box 1. So it should be as simple as, you know, new cabinets, touch up the paint, and put the new flooring down. Not going to be a crazy job. I mean, it's a small little kitchen. And my dad, whoops, dropped it. Hold on. When my dad added on the kitchen here, he put outlets on every stud. He was tired of not having a place to plug thing in. Yeah, so the problem isn't that there's no outlets. The problem is that there's too many outlets on one circuit. Too many heavy appliances and stuff that draws. So we just need to put the kitchen on its own circuit. That's it. Should be a simple little project, but you know how those go. But we gotta do that in a somewhat timely manner to put a new tenant in there. Keep the cash flowing. But we're gonna make it nice. Good luck to you, Otis. Hope you find it. If the trails are still there, and they haven't changed, I think you got a good chance. Something like a Zippo will beep really loud. And if it was only 8 years ago, it shouldn't be too deep. Might even still be right on the surface. What's up, Thrifter? Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you had a good holidays so far. Ready for the new year. Ready for flowers. A little early, little too early for that now. But we're working towards it. Christmas is over, now it should be flowers. We're done with the cold weather now. Christmas is done. It has served its purpose. Rule number 10 of box number 2. It's a real nice 67, but not doing a book. I detected in shorts here on Sunday, freezing now. Isn't weather great? It's 65. The year no one likes. My apologies to anyone born in 65. Sick kid again? Oh, I'm sorry. Has the flu. Yeah, I hear that's been going around everywhere. The school down the road from me, I heard that like a third of the class was sick, so they just canceled school for a while. It was spreading right before the holidays, so the kids got a nice long vacation. Got transferred to the railroad department in the plant. It's a lot more laid back than the high-strung administrator used to work at. Yeah, that's nice. Hopefully it came with a couple pennies extra on the paycheck, but even if it isn't, sometimes a better environment is worth more than a raise. Dryer, 73. 65 again. The age is here. Just waiting for it to jump into silver. All the other boxes I've been getting have been uncirculated. But I found a way to profit off of those too. Throw them up on the bay, and I guess people like them. They want uncirculated rolls. They will sell. Found that out. Also, once again, I apologize, guys, for you nickel fans out there, I've been trying. Every box of nickels I've been getting lately has been uncirculated. 2025s. Not much of a hunt there. Not for me anyway. But once again, throwing them up on the bay and they're moving, so get a little bit out of them instead of just bringing them back to the bank. Because bringing a whole box back to the bank is something I don't like to do. Not like, you know, feel ungrateful saying, actually, I don't want this one. Hold your face right, Luke, so you can find silver. Hold my face right. How does that, what does that mean? How does that work? Because if there's a trick, I gotta know it. Fixing my face. Plans for tomorrow night, anyone? I think we're staying in. I gotta work all day, so don't imagine I'll want to do much when we get back, but I'm not planning on streaming. I'm planning on this being the last stream of the year, but you never know what'll happen. I might jump into one more. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. Have the silver finding expression on. Duh. Oh, right. How could I forget? Alright, we're putting it on now. Putting it on. It didn't work. I tried. Better luck next box. What are you doing, Relic? You staying home? Going out. If you didn't find silver, it's because you're not holding your face right. Try again. Alright. Take two. That one didn't work either. I gotta try another face. Let's try another one. I'll be working, not sure. Might be training to operate the locomotive. Nice. You know, my dad's dream job is to be a train conductor. Still looking for those jobs. Oh, I forgot to turn my silver face on. Whoops. This one doesn't count. I weren't ready. Alright, silver face number 3. Yeah, it didn't work either. Scratch that one off the list. I'll be staying up late Thursday night to watch GA beat MS. I hate 8 o'clock games. Early to bed tomorrow night. Right after the game. Thought it was funny. We're in church Sunday morning, and the pastor's going on a bit long, and he looks up. I guess he looks at the clock, and he says, "Oh man, yeah, I'm sorry it's going a bit long, guys. Any chance the Patriots are playing today at 1 o'clock?" And only there's one guy in the audience just goes, "Yes." Sounded like, yeah, I got a game to get to, dude. Come on. Whole church laughs, and, I don't know, I keep thinking about it. Just one guy. Clearly is itching to go home and get ready to watch that game, but... It's pretty funny. I like that one. You could work at Edaville? What's Edaville? Edaville. Not familiar. He was honest at least, yeah. Yep. No, it's funny. It's all in good fun. I guess he was expecting more people to chime in with him, but... Oh, silver! Finally! I didn't have my silver face on, though, Deborah. I didn't have my silver face on. Adaville and Carver, Mass. Outdoor Train Museum. Oh, okay. The train museum. He wants to, like, actually run routes, though. You know? He wants to do the train thing. Really do the train thing. He wants to clock in every day, go for a train ride. 1951. Nice. It's not a 60s. Was that like $4 now? $4 in silver? Alright. That's good. So there's silver in this box. We need one more silver to fill the tube. That's it. For the whole year. And we started in November. Oops. Just one. If we have to go through 4 more boxes to get it, so be it. Boom, had my sniffer going. Thanks, Relic. By the way, Relic, whoever made your merchandise and stuff, they do good work, because those shirts are very comfortable, and I wear the hat all the time. I like that it's not super tight, but that's just me. I like the shape of it, because I got a big head, and that stuff works. That hat works. It's just perfect. I'm a guy who I gotta push all my my hair. I keep all my hair on top of my head, kind of like that. I don't have long hair, but I have, you know, I have long, short hair. I'll say that. So it's nice to not have it absolutely flattened by stuff. Man, this is me just saying that now. Imagine the nice things you can get me to say with a little bit of financial incentive, huh? I'm messing with you. Maybe you did have a silver face on. Try to remember how you held your face, because it was right. What were we talking about when the silver came around? Trains? Something else? You do have a train that runs too. Oh, okay. Sins. Talking football at church. The dime is temptation. Do not give in. Next year, the plan is to, as we as we roll hunt and all that next year, the plan is to do a running tally of the silver. It'll be on the screen, the top or whatever. Running tally of boxes and silver that we've done, you know, depending on that sentence just ran away from me. We'll be keeping track of how many boxes we go through and how much silver we get of each denomination. There we go. Had to start over. I mean, I've been keeping track of, you know, last year's, but just by, you know, I haven't sold anything except for some tubes of silver nickels. Other than that, everything else we have kept, and they're in their own special tubes. So I have gone through all of that and put it all in a spreadsheet that automatically updates the melt value based on the spot price for our whole collection we've got. So I've done that, but for the next year, you know, we'll actually have the running tally in the streams and stuff so that people can see how many boxes it takes to get the silver that we're pulling. Every year it's going to be less and less, but we only got to get lucky with that one silver dump. Only got to get lucky once, right? I like that. I do too. I'm disappointed I didn't do it this last year, but I was learning a lot this year. If you go back and watch some of our first streams, we have come a long way. So I'm not getting rid of them. They're all staying out there in the public domain, no matter how bad they were. Our first like month of streaming when nobody watched and all that, but we still did it. So we made a lot of improvements, that's for sure. It's for certain. I'm gonna have to dump these dimes soon. Might do it after this one. Box is getting full. Let's dump this out real quick. I made a mess on the floor. That's something I'm good at. Oops. Okay. Good at making a mess, that's for sure. It's getting warm in here. Sleeves coming up. Was telling two buddies about the 43 pennies at dinner tonight. Blew their minds. I figured one would be here by now. Call in the troops. Can always use more subs, you know. Have an idea about increasing the amount of subs? We'll email you with it one day. Keep it treasured. Keep it a company secret. But we've been growing real steadily. I have been lacking on the shorts, and shorts really pull in more new people, but I don't know, I feel like when I focus on one thing, I don't focus as good on other things. So, like, I put out more videos, but was lacking on the shorts. When I could metal detect, it was easier to do because I could just throw out shorts of that stuff. But Well. Welcome back, Coins and Base. Good to see you. Specifically for Luke or for all your friends? Relic wants in on that. Well, don't worry, Relic. If all of a sudden you hear a very good idea on stream coming out of my mouth, it was not from me. No genius ideas over here. We don't do that. We do mediocre ones. What really pulled in the people was spontaneous date guessing. This is what my idea is, but I have an extension on this. Okay. Yeah, I guess the tricky part on that is just keeping up with the mailing and all that, because the price of that really adds up, especially when you're already doing YouTube on a budget. And especially now that even small prizes, if it's going to be precious metals or anything, small prizes are not cheap anymore. Maybe a proof? Just a really nice one. It's a 1980. You know what? That I will keep. I don't do the old ones, but that one I'll do. That was a very sharp edge. Believe me, I would love to be able to just give out stuff left and right to you guys, but I gotta worry about keeping a roof over my head and stuff too, and maintaining my hobby. But I know the people who still watch my streams now aren't in it for the bribes, so. It's true though, I focus on one thing and other stuff suffers. I try to keep up video shorts and Facebook, but there's only so much time. Yeah. Because outside of YouTube, right, like, I work 2 jobs. I work side hustles. I have to keep my fiance happy. I gotta do stuff around my house. I have apartments that I manage, and I'm actually buying next year, in a few months here. And tenants are not easy to work with, to deal with. And then I have my own hobbies that I want to do, you know, my own R&R. So between all that stuff, it is tricky to do that. There's a foreign in here. Canadian. 1985. 85 Canadian. This was an 82. There's some nice 80s in here. Somebody chucked a bunch of nice ones. Or they just haven't circulated. I know overhead, but that's part of it. Okay. We are strictly here for the nickel games, by the way. I would love to be able to do a nickel game, but all of my nickel boxes have been uncirculated lately. I'm trying to get one so that I can do a game. I do want to. Trying to get my hands on one. They just don't want to come. They don't want to. Been trying. I'm a lurker from the start. Good to see you, Littlefoot. Welcome, welcome. appreciate the lurking hours. I work 2 jobs as well. I only metal detect 2 afternoons a week. Yeah. And it still feels like you metal detect all the time compared to me. Oh, there's another roll in here. Fell over, hiding. What's up, Joe? Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Network with people in other streams to donate giveaway items and promote their channel too. Yeah, I try to pop in on other live streams and stuff. Not to like say, hey, come to my channel, but just to be a presence, you know. Just to have people see me around. But again, yeah, that comes down to when I have the time. And when I have the time to do that, I really should be working on my own stuff. My own channel. Where's my cup? Yeah. Gotta get some dimes out of this box. Dime transplant. Really what it comes down to at the end of the day is that YouTube is not a career for me. It's not a money maker. It's just for fun. And I can't turn something that's just for fun into a money sink too. I mean, I do my best. Do my best to get you guys prizes and play those games, so that's fun. Quick bump of the table. Am I done? There we go. Alright, that's 2 boxes full now. Next box. Next box. I have the fractional silver Jones again. Picked up some for $2.50 a gram a few days ago. We got some 1-ounce Geigers in assay the other day. They're on their way over from Tejas. Those are going to be fun. Recovering well after having a skin cancer spot removed from lower eyelid a few weeks ago. It was kind of a big deal to heal from. I'm sorry about that. I'm glad it went well, though. Hope you're recovering nicely. It's always good to hear that you're recovering. Not that you had to go through that, but glad you're on the mend. It's something none of us want to deal with. I spent $250 on poker chips and stickers today. Hey, we all gotta restock. All gotta restock. Those look pretty cool. I mean, it sounds pretty cool. I'm excited to see them. It's an interesting one. Interesting colors. No silver though. No proofs. New year, new season icon. Oh yeah? Well, we're excited to see it. I haven't had the time to plan new stuff for this next year, like sticker and stuff wise. But there will be a change eventually. But for now, it's gotta stay the same. I made time today and bit the designs in Money Bullet. Yeah. Yeah. It hurts, but they're satisfying to get in, you know. My sister found a 52 dime interchange today. Pretty excited. Very nice. 1852 or It's always nice to find silver in the pocket change. I gotta go a little bit of a more forced approach though to get mine. Just got done searching dimes. How'd you do, Gray Squid? Good to see you, by the way. My new icon looks like Otis a little. I did do some coin roll hunting today at Banks. One roll of halves had an extra $1 in it. Got one clad proof half. No silver though. It happens. This week I think I have, it's a small ordering week. I think I have 2 dime boxes and a $50 box coming in this week. I only got one bank ordering for me right now. Slow down around the holidays, but the week after we'll pick it up again. $50 I will try to do consistently next year, but it won't be every week. I'm thinking maybe 2 boxes a month. I gotta go easy on it because I do not like bringing halves back to the bank. It takes a long time and it's just generally annoying. So just gonna take it easy on the halves, but we'll be doing them consistently. Skunk, that sucks. We had, what was it, guys, 7 boxes in a row, 9 boxes in a row of dimes with absolutely nothing in it. So we're very familiar with skunk boxes, believe you me. We got 1 silver today. Hoping for 1 more is all we need to fill the tube for this year. And 2 more will give us the full tube of 90% because there is a Canadian 80% in there that is bumping us down a little bit from the 90%. Full tube of 90%. Not that I'm complaining. There's also that Dominican Republic silver in there. That is by far one of my favorite finds this year. So we're getting close. Here's hoping. I got this box and 2 more boxes for 1 silver. Surely we can do it. Surely. I mean, I said that while getting all those skunk boxes in a row, but, you know, can't have that much bad luck this time, right? Kind of an Otis fan. One of us has a birthday on the 1st. Is it Otis? Man, a New Year's Day birthday. Very easy to keep track of how many years then, huh? I don't know who Shirley is, but good luck, you can do it. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. Come on, Sue. I liked finding those 2 Mercury dimes earlier this year. I mean, see another one. Give us a barber. Something crazy. We had a 1917 Mercury dime. The age is there. One more year you could be a barter. They had transition year in 1916. Circulation barber would be crazy. Quarter or dime form. Or $half. So Littlefoot, you feel pretty satisfied with your stack this year, or have anything you'd do different if you had to do it again? I mean, obviously, I think most of us in here, if we could do this year again, we would buy a lot more silver at the beginning of the year. But curious to know specifics. Have anything that you wish you did differently in regards to like what you bought, I guess, what you stacked or what you sold. I don't think you sold anything this year, did you? That question goes for all you guys too. Curious to know. Have my stack on the table at the moment. You doing the Breaking Bad? I gotta do it, man. I just gotta. Laying down on the table on top of all your ounces. This one looks different. Guess it's not. Oh, this one. Like, that rim looks different. That's a Panamanian coin. Talk about refining our eyes this year, huh? Public de Panama, 2018. I've been finding a lot of these Panamanian dimes. Like, that reeded edge doesn't look right. It's got the same color and stuff, but we're really training our eyes for useless skills, huh? Yeah, light won't show that one, but I like it. 65 again. Womp womp. I honestly worked every weekend and then some to buy all I could. Doing an inventory. I have yet to do an inventory of the full silver stack yet. We just did the hunted silver, which is all neatly in a spreadsheet. I gotta add the bank silver into there, and then the purchase silver. What's up, Drum Girl? Good to see you. How's California treating you today? Year-end full count and write-up. Red hates me. Oh, come on. Your stack made a lot of money this year. You can't be that mad, right? At least you should have made money this year. You're real hard. If you're stacking from the beginning of the year, it'd be pretty hard not to make money this year. Pretty dime. Yeah, I like those. I like the Panamanian ones. I like the silver ones better, but hey, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? I actually still have the whole stack of foreign dimes on my desk here. I haven't put them in a tube yet. Pretty sure a good 50% of them are Panamanian. The rest are Canadian. A few oddballs, you know, here and there. Just got back from Costco. It was a madhouse there. It's a bit chilly. Storm is on its way here. It's supposed to be a 5-day storm. It'll be to you in a week or so. Oh, okay. Big one, huh? Stocking up. There's some pretty dimes in here. Too bad the camera will never let me show it to you. One day we'll get a nice, good camera. You set to work the next few days, or are you taking it off to struggle to fight out the storm? I mean, I know you got New Year's. What is that? Thursday? Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. New Year's Day is the only day I have off. I'm working tomorrow. I got family up and stuff, so you know it's still holiday season, so. Got things to do with people. $67. Halfway through this box. What is this, box 3 or 4? I had 5, so this is box 3. Come on, with this average, we should have at least 2 more dimes. I'm working my regular job and DoorDash Uber. I'm logged on DoorDash currently. Oh, okay. In between runs. How well does that do for you, considering gas prices? I've always been curious about it. I don't know if I'd do it. I've always been curious. I mean, I'm not the type of guy to turn down a nice, you know, a decent way to make money if I got the extra time, you know. Just a little extra cash. I guess it was just the gas part of it that I never understood. What's going on with this second dime here? It's a slicky. Don't think you're silver. It was a 60 something. Look at that thing. I don't think it's silver though. I think I see copper in there. Yeah. Definitely not silver color, so toss it aside. Remember how much more expensive gas is here in California, but we also have Prop 22 that pays us a wage if we're not making it with the gigs not showing up. Oh, okay. So there's at least a security minimum, like barrier minimum. Well, yeah, I wouldn't quit my day job to do it, but I mean, it would be more of a if I had the extra time or was just bored. But I don't really have much extra time, and Becca has a little bit, but she wouldn't do that. She's too shy for that. Nervous. using it to help pay the new car insurance. Ah, gotcha. I paid $2.60 for gas today. How'd that work out? My dad just bought a new diesel truck, and I watched him pay. Was it $78 at the pump today? One garage sale, I paid $2 for a silver bowl that was 23 ounces. Sold it at $43 an ounce. Wow. And another bought an old photo albums from the 40s for $5 for my mother, and ended up having 2 gold rings, like in the photo album. That's interesting. I guess don't hide your family heirlooms in the photo albums. Oh, my good, my real good, garage sale, yard sale find this year was that 14 karat gold bracelet for $3. I don't remember the melt on it now, or don't remember how heavy it was now. But actually, gold spot price went up since then too. That was back this summer more. Maybe it was in the fall. I just learned about like how to the actual silver markings on just learned about the actual silver markings on to tell the difference between silver plate and actual silver dishes. So now that I am more well informed, I can check them. Because, there are so many different silver markings from so many different countries that be tricky, but not everything's just easily marked 925 or marked silver plate. You gotta know your stuff, I guess. Yeah, and the rings of the binder had 2 class rings from 1948. Wow, okay, cool. Gas at Costco was $3.86-ish. Regular gas stations here are about 60 cents or more for 87 grit. Wow. We're down at $1 less than that. We're at like $2.65 in my area. Which reminds me, I have to get gas tomorrow. Come on, silver. Give me another one. I just need one. One silver. Be happy for the to close out the year. Come on. I got 2 boxes left. The odds are on our side, but you know how coin hunting goes. Whole lot of something, whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of something, whole lot of nothing. Back and forth. Hey, stop it. Just filled up today, but my new car lasts me several days, even with DoorDash. That's real nice. Good deal, then. Do you commute far for your day job, or is that at home? I don't remember if we talked about what you did. Apologize if we have. I don't know, my big side hustle this year was doing eBay, and it actually ended up working out pretty well. Some of it was, thrift store stuff, thrift store flipping, garage sales, yard sales, that stuff, and then but the good chunk of what actually helped out my eBay was selling the uncirculated rolls of coins, 2025 dimes, 2025 nickels, even full boxes. Because even when people just bought one roll, it's a quick ship, and it's a good way to get reviews coming in on your store. And the more people buy from you, the more people that review you, the more people get to see your store. I only drive 2 to 3 miles round trip for work. Retail job at a sporting goods store. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's a real good deal. You're not driving around much anyway. I got like a 15-mile commute? 15-mile commute back and forth every day. 30 miles a day. So yeah, I gotta get gas every so often, but. Hey Luke, what is the name of your coin dealer in Northbridge? Northbridge Coin and Gold. Patrick is the guy that I talked to, but the owner's name I think is John. I have his phone number too. I just don't remember. It's in there somewhere. I think it's got his name on it. How much are they paying for silver? I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Last I saw them was at a coin show in Auburn. That was a few weeks ago though. Now silver's been all over the place since. What do we got for spot? We trending down today still? 74.82. Stabilizing around 75. But I think that'll change come January 1st. We'll see. Do you have fractions you're selling? I don't think so, Littlefoot. Wow, you a little bit short of a goal? I'll have to look. Oh, look at that thing. Too bad there's extra, because there is some gold toning in the back, but it's mostly, I don't know. I like it. Makes me happy. I'll have to check my drawer. I mean, I have fractional that I can sell, but I don't know, I just haven't been selling much lately. What was the third coin? A proof? I made coffee and loaded a short. 1 second. Oh, silver in the last roll. Let's go. Last roll of the box. It's whenever Relic shows up. And it's a rosy. Nice. 90%. Filled our tube. It's going to be a nice 64, isn't it? Yeah. Nice uncirculated 64. Alright. Tube's full for the year. We did it. Everyone give yourselves a pat on the back. Whoop whoop. Party time. Filled the tube. Now, bonus in overtime here, we need one more 90% to get the full tube of 90%. Because one 80% Canadian that's holding us back from that. One 80% Canadian. I mean, sorry Maple, but you know, we appreciate the silver, but why can't it be 90? We did it. Hit our goal. We started in January. Not January. We started just in November hunting dimes, and all of a sudden we have a full tube. Actually, I should get the tube, shouldn't I? Hold on, I'm emptying this box out a little bit. So I have more of a dump box to work with. Alright, let me go grab the tube, just to prove it. Oh, and relic, the coin, whoops, ooh, whack that with my noggin. It's a Panamanian. It's one of the newer ones, that's why it's shiny. Republic of Panama, 2018. I like the design on Panamanians. Really do. Wish it was silver, but it's not quite old enough. Alright, let's get the tube. Alright, here we go. There it is. FS for found silver. There's all our silver dimes, and we got that beauty Panamanian in there. Let's not open it over this. So don't dump it all in there. But there are 48 coins in here. Mix of Mercuries and Rosies and foreigns. I had the Canadian right on top. 1962 is 80% silver. It's got the young Queen Victoria design on it. By far, I think our coolest silver this year. Dominican Republic, 10 centavos, 1959. Minted in Philadelphia. Check that thing out, for those of you who haven't seen it yet. They were struck on United States dime planchets as well. So this could have been a Rosie, but it was, we minted Dominican Republic's coins this year for multiple years, but this one in particular. And this one turned into a Panamanian Dominican Republic 10 centavos, 90% silver dime. We got our Mercuries and stuff in here, all sorts of oldies mixed in. But now, in the Canadian, but now we can add our two Rosies to it. One more, 90% silver, with a full tube in 2 months. Coin roll hunting, that's not bad. But, hey, what's up, Brian? You jumped in at a good time. We just found our second silver dime. That's 50 silver dimes for the year, starting just in November. So we filled a tube. That was my goal for today. We still have 2 boxes to go, though. One more silver dime, 90%, and we'll have a full tube of 90. But everybody take 5, bathroom break, and we'll start working on the next box, all right? Go get yourself something to drink, you know? We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Clean hands, ready to get them dirty again. Oh. Been drinking a lot of water. Smoke them if you got them. Let's do a celebratory Twizzler and go through all this candy I got on my stocking. So, hey Garrett, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Got here at a good time. So put all this back in the tube, and we'll get started on box number 4. There we go. You can keep it up there. I gotta chew through this. Doing good, Garrett. We just hit our goal of 50 silver dimes starting from November. We were only 2 dimes off and we just got them both. I got 2 boxes left before the end of the year here though. One more 90% silver dime, we'll have a full tube of 90 because there's one Canadian 80%er in there. Alright, enough fooling around. Box 4. Here we go. With the new year, I'm going to have to start getting all my receipts together for all the driving I've done this year. Yeah. Don't underestimate the power of mileage write-off. You can get a lot back. Or a lot in tax relief, you know, tax write-offs. So I work real estate, and I write off all my mileage. Technically, I work at as a contractor for the shop I work for, so I write off that mileage too. Loophole. Nice, I got 10 rolls of nickels today and 8 were 2025 Denver. No hunting for me tonight. Yeah, I can't get my hands on circulated nickels either. The last 3 boxes I got have all been uncirculated 2025s. I sold 2 boxes today to one guy. It's 44 pounds of if it fits, it ships priority mail shipping. Found a way to make a quick buck off of them. Still, you know, if I can't hunt them, I don't like bringing full boxes back to the bank. I feel weird. I'm trying to get my hands up on a box of nickels because it's been a while since we've hunted. And I know everyone wants to do a game. Really bad. My bank is refusing to give out any rolls of pennies. My store is in dire need of them. Yeah. Yep. That's why they want to force you to start rounding to the nearest 5. I know some places just aren't doing change at all anymore. They're just rounding to the nearest dollar. Hopefully 5 more this year to grow with a bang. I hope you're right. Let's really stack the silver. Huh? We can add it all to our spreadsheet and take a look at that. Last week I was able to bag bin a roll of proof silver quarters for $340.39 delivered. Nice. State, Eagles, National Parks, mix. How'd that work out? Can't complain though, because it's the last of that coin. 2026 have a different date. Does that? Yeah, exactly. Yep, I am very excited for the new coins. And I'm very excited to get the uncirculated boxes of them. Capitalize on that a little bit, you know? Good evening, Luke and chat. What's up, Matt? Good to see you. Hope you had a great holiday so far. Probably last stream of the year. You'll be happy to know, Matt, that we hit our silver goal. We got our 50 silver dimes since November. Full tube. After we started late this year in the dime hunting. Here's our tube. These are the two from today. One more 90, and we'll have a full tube of 90. Because there's a Canadian in there. Throwing everything off. But we're coming to the end. Probably the last stream of the year. Full tube from circulation. Yep. In like 8 weeks. Whenever we started in November. Might have even been the end of November. I don't really remember. I don't remember the 21st night of November. December? November? September. 21st night of September. That's what it's supposed to be. And what's even more surprising, there's like, you know, 3 or 4 mercury dimes in there. Also, the only silver dime we got from the bank this year was a mercury as well. That one's not included. That's in its own tube. 272 melt on a tube of dimes. Man, it's flying. I was just buying them for 160 like 2 months ago. It's crazy. Costs more and more to for me to hunt my mercury dime tubes. I got a bag of barbers. I'm probably going to make just a little video out of it, though. Because first time I've ever hunted barber dimes. Oh, also, that leads me to my other question. Everyone here who has watched the video that came out today on the channel. Because I did do a big silver hunt. The video went live, I think 6 o'clock my time. It was available for a few days ahead of time for members. Thank you, members. But it should be released to everybody else now. That was a fun video. The highlights right here, but you know, watch the video anyway. Need to get a book and plug them in. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it. Hold on. Yeah, it is 270. Huh. I haven't watched anything. I've been busy. Hey, I don't blame you. Don't worry, it only came out 3 hours ago, so. Maple saw the video. Okay. I actually edited that one and put in facts and photos and all sorts of stuff. I actually put effort into that one. It took hours. Hours. What's up, TPS? I see you lurking around. How you doing, man? I see you in there. Oh boy. Alright. I'm thinking, what should we do for a goal for next year? A coin roll hunting goal. I want some ideas here. Doesn't have to just be silver. Any other kind of goals? What do you guys think we should strive for in the next year? Now that we have some experience under our belts, we know what we're looking for. Do we have a goal that we can work towards? I don't like the barber. Liberty looks like a guy. That's the only unfortunate, but the reverse of the barber quarters, The barbers have to be in mint state condition for Lady Liberty to look like a lady. I agree with you, though. Yes. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Hanging in there, just relaxing this evening. Good to hear it. Hope your holidays are going well. How's the bank hunt going for you? Hopefully some good news. Or have you had any time to do that? I remember last time we were talking, that was the discussion. I like nickels. just nickels. I want to do three V nickels next year. I think that should be very easy to do. That's low-hanging fruit. Dimes with proof reverse errors. Oh boy. I don't look that close. You know I can't do that one. That just doesn't align with my roll hunting style. What coins are on your list? I don't know. Anything, really. I don't know. I mean, I want a buffalo nickel, not buffalo nickel, a shield nickel, but that's very unlikely. Very unlikely. I'd make an Indian head penny goal, but Indian pennies, penny hunts are going to be few and far between from here on out. I do have boxes stored up. We'll do them every so often, but yeah, it'll be tricky. Brigden, good to see you. Gatita, good to see you as well. Welcome in. Hope you all are enjoying your holiday season. For those of you just jumping in, we're filling up our silver tube for the end of the year here. We just did it. We got our 2 silver dimes. There was 48 in here. Now we're just going above and beyond from here on out. We have 2 boxes left that we're working through. Trying to pull up some extra silver before the year's out. Matt says, I would start fresh with a Jefferson nickel book. If you're going to continue hunting those, it's fun to fill one up from scratch. Yeah, I'm so sad that I couldn't find the 43 Denver. You know what? Maybe we'll find 2 next year, though. That might be an idea. I think I can do that one. Haven't had time to hunt. We are getting ready for the move. We close on the new house next week. I thought you just moved. You moving again? Did I miss something? Forgive me if you told me. Got fired from my job? Oh no, Brigden. How did that happen? Create your vision board with all the coins you want to find? Is that a specific thing, or do you mean like just something from scratch, like a Luke's vision board? I don't know if that's a program or something. I'm sorry, I'm not, I don't know. I'm not whatever. Whatever would put me in the category of people who knows what that is. Oh, man. I have 4 boxes of pennies left with no way to get more. Gonna miss the little guys. Yeah, me too. I think I have 10 boxes. I stuffed them behind my desk, and I'm trying to forget about them. But they're there in the back of my mind, saying you could go through the pennies soon. I have to do like one per year. I got a decade's worth. I like the Jefferson, redoing the Jefferson nickel book again. Clearly we don't struggle finding 50 Denvers, so it shouldn't be a problem. Unless I found all the ones in my area already. I got fired because I got injured, and they fired me because they said I was too much of a liability issue and a risk. Huh. It's an interesting way of going about it. That sucks. Luke's vision board. Post pictures on a board. Let's see if you get them all this time next year. Oh, okay, I see. I don't really know what I want to get, though. That's the problem. No worries, I can't keep it straight either. We moved in with my father-in-law while we were looking for a house. Okay. It took us a few months to find what we wanted, and we finally found it. Gotcha. Alright, I didn't know this was an intermediate stop. Okay. I thought you had already moved into, you know, your next place. Gotcha. Is it far from where you're staying now, or in the area? Different bank locations, I mean, you know? Why can't I see Brigden? Oh yeah, Deborah still can't see Brigden. One of you must have the other blocked or something, or whatever. I don't know how that works. Google. Now I applied to Chili's and have an interview on Friday, so wish me luck. Good luck. Good luck to you. I mean, we can slap up another silver goal, but, you know. I don't know. I guess silver goal for next year, something I'd say is, like, at least one 90% half dollar, because really we're only going to do 24 boxes throughout the whole year if I do 2 per month like I'm planning on it. So I got to keep expectations realistic for that one, like an actually achievable goal, because the only 90% we got out of circulation was all in one box. It was the 5 in the one box, so I don't know. Careful, TPS. Luke will try to sell you a house. Hey, it's just ingrained in me. It's what I do. I'll share my commission check with you. We can go buy some silver together. I got a check coming in this month. This next month here in January. I'm tempted to just buy a ounce of gold with it, but I should use it for other things. I know that, you know, some of my goals for this next year, as we were just talking about earlier, is my collecting goal for this next year, not really a coin roll hunting goal, but collecting goal is to have a nice Carson City, either a Morgan, dime, or, you know, a 20-cent piece, something like that. Love to have a 20-cent piece. And on top of that, what was the other thing? I had it in my head, but I already forgot it. Just over the hill from where we are now, same crappy banks. I'm going to expand my search once we move into the new house. I also made friends with the owner of the local coin shop. First things first, I must establish good relations with the coin shop owner. Very important to do. I'm working 2 apps right now, 0 orders so far. I've been on since 4. That sucks. Well, at least you can be with us. Not that it makes you any money. No plans here. Had a nice nickel box yesterday. 2 silvers, 3 buffaloes, and 3 album upgrade. Nice. That's a real good box. Above average. We're itching to do nickels. We're trying. I'm trying to get one. They've all been uncirculated. Soon. I don't drink, so New Year plans are home with the wife and kiddos. There you go. Attaboy. I don't really drink either. Like, I don't keep any alcohol at home. I mean, I'll have a drink when we're out with my parents or whatever, and someone else is buying, but I'm not a drinker, you know. I'd love to find a large cent. Finding would be tricky. I mean, I found a large cent metal detecting. That was all I could ask for. It was a Drake bust too, the oldie. Plug one ear so your thoughts don't leak out. Nah, they're always leaving. My thoughts don't just come out my ears or anything like that. It's like Hawking radiation. You can't stop it. It leaves my body. They leave my brain. It's a force of nature. Man, that joke might actually go over a few heads, but I like to think you guys are pretty smart, so you probably understand it. It's not an outlandish thing to know about. Same, only an occasional drink. Yeah, I don't know. Drinking just doesn't do anything for me, you know? I guess I don't have enough trauma I need to bury or whatever. I also just don't like the taste that much to want to drink it. I don't know. It's just expensive soda to me. I've been drinking sweet tea ever since, literally it's been for a week, ever since Christmas Eve, or Christmas Day at Becca's parents' house. They had sweet tea, and now I've just been drinking sweet tea. Not really much better for you than drinking soda, but it just tastes so good. Forgot about it. What's up, Rob? Good to have you here. Hope you had a good holiday so far. Good to see you, man. How's the New Year's looking? Going out, staying in? So far, I think the general consensus around here is a lot of people are hanging around home this year. Hope you're doing well. I decided in college that drink was dumb. Spent a lot of money to feel like I have the flu for the next 3 days. Exactly. I don't know. Hey, you know, what the heck was that? Was it that one that sounded weird? That sounded weird. It's this little guy clinking around. Looks like the surface of the moon. Like, that sounded weird. I gotta check that for silver. What's up, Glass? Welcome in. Man, everybody's showing up tonight. It's like the big family reunion at the end of the year. Things good, good. How are you? No complaints over here, man. Had a good Christmas. A little stressful. I was a bit sick. But at the end of the day, you know, what Christmas is not stressful, right? So Finally got some good hours back to work, paying off the Christmas bills, you know. And more importantly, we finished our silver tube for the year, our 2-month dime tube. Managed to fill it. Hoping for some overtime silver now, but we got our 50. Five left in this box, so we got 1 box left. Just want one more silver. I think to resolve Deborah not being able to see Brigden, make Deborah a mod, and she should be able to see everyone and help you run the chat. You want that, Deborah? That's up to you. That might work, yeah. I'm not sure why I did it in the first place. I mean, I've been meaning to make some of you guys mods. Like, some of you guys are here on all the time. Oh my gosh, it is a big family reunion. Renee's here too, and Dave's here. What's going on, Dave? Good to see everybody. I don't know, just the last stream of the year, everybody's showing up. It's great to have y'all. Great to have everybody. I'm a mod for another YouTuber, not too stressful. I've been meaning to make some of you guys mods because, I mean, you guys been here since day one, most of you. Good chunk of you. And I trust you guys, but what box are we on? This is box... We got 3 rolls left of box 4 and 1 more after that. But, Dave, I hit my goal. We got 2 silvers. There's 48 in here. That's a full tube since November. So we did a speed tube. And I'm happy with that. Hoping for 1 more 90% because there is an 80% Canadian in there. Like a full tube of 90. That's the goal. Keep the riffraff out. Let's see if it just lets me do it on the spot. Let's see. I can put you in timeout. There you go. Let's start small and then we'll work you up, Deborah, alright? Congratulations. Take your promotion. Does not come with a pay raise, but it comes with a lot more responsibility. And yeah, that's it. Enjoy. You're also going to be working more hours now. Welcome to your raise. I don't care what you do. I'm going to trust you with it. It's a fun community, hard not to stay around. Yeah, we're all just crazy people who like staring at little round things. Nah, it's good fun. I got $100 worth of quarters today, didn't find anything, and I had to put 7 of my quarters in the rolls because they shorted me. Ah, that sucks. Hey, at least you're honest and you put quarters back in. Alright, that was box 4. Let's fill this one up. Fill this box up. And then we got 1 more box. Oops. Regardless if we get the extra dime or not, I'm just happy we hit our goal. There we go. That'll do. Throw that box to the side. These over here. Okay, 1 box left. Deborah, a mod? Nah, timeout. Today's been a rough day. My sister spilled paint all over her bathroom floor. Oh boy, that sucks. That's a fun cleanup. Broke the cooler getting ice too. Yikes. Rough day. They could at least given you a silver quarter. Help, what am I doing? Don't worry, you have Unlimited power and no oversight, or no one overseeing you. I'm sure you'll be responsible with it. I got some coins to pick up tomorrow. Hope I can get some silver. Anyone know, are all banks closed on New Year's? Yeah, New Year's is a federal holiday. They will be closed. I'm getting $50 and some dimes at the end of the week. Yeah, Otis, you gotta watch your mouth now. She's got power. New Year's Eve should be limited hours, maybe. Actually, Dave, now that you're here, curious, I asked you a question that we asked everybody else here, and I'm still trying to figure it out too. What do you have? What's a goal for next year that you'd like to achieve, like in coin roll hunting or for the channel in general? Just a coin you haven't gotten yet, anything like that. What do you want to work on for this next year? How do you guys get rid of your $50? Some coin machines will take $50. Otherwise, you can hand roll them and deposit them at the bank. Did I miss a $50 hunt? You had a silver ender, right? Did you get like 50 silvers from that box? I did have a silver ender. That was the only silver in the entire box. One 40%er. That was it. Did have one of the commemorative ones, though. 1986. The Ellis Island one. That was pretty cool. And a proof as well, 1987. Pretty circulated. And I just put a video out today of finding this 1920 Denver key date Standing Liberty. So, believe it or not, Dave, I made a video. I put one out. I actually spent time editing it and everything. Went all out on that one. So, by the way, that video is out for everybody. So if you need something to do after the stream and you want to look at more coins, big silver hunt. So go check that one out. Couple $1,000 maybe of silver, $100, yeah, dozen $100, whatever. A lot of silver, a lot of silver. If your bank won't take them, which is really weird, if they absolutely won't, you can just spend them, but your bank really should take them back. The only reason my bank doesn't take rolled ones is because they have the coin machine and they want you to use it. But I just take it to my other bank if the machine can't take the $50. That's some bull. I honestly get mad when I get an ender and it's the only silver in the whole box. Gets me excited for nothing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm just happy that that's the first $50 box I had in a while. I'm just happy that it had some silver in it. So, and you know, now with the 40%ers being worth what, like $14? I can't complain too much, can I? Faldor Farms, welcome to the stream. Hi, new here. Do you hunt quarters also? Faldor, we hunt everything. I actually have a box of quarters next to me, too, that we're still working through. We've been picking these out of the box. We're finishing off the dime boxes I have, though. Filling up this tube. There's 48 in here, 2 in here, so we filled up our silver tube. And then we'll be... That was my goal for the end of the year here. But yes, we do quarters quite often. Pretty much every stream they're fill-in, or we'll do dedicated quarter streams as well. We did okay on the silver this year. Not great, but I also didn't do too many quarter boxes. the beginning of the year we mostly focused on pennies and nickels and half dollars, so I didn't get much time to do dimes and quarters this year. Next year should be better, though. How often do you find a silver quarter? For me, it's been once every 2 boxes or so. Yeah, I don't have great luck with silver quarters, but it's better than not getting any, right? And silver quarters are worth, the melt value has just gone up so high. It's still worth looking for them, even if I don't find them every box, but once a box would be a good average. But yeah, so I got a box of quarters sitting over there that's hasn't been touched yet, and I got half a box of quarters on my desk here still that I'm working through. So if you stay subscribed to the channel, you'll definitely see a quarter stream. Don't worry, we do them all the time. All the time. So 2 silvers from 5 boxes so far tonight. Still rough, but better than nothing. Yeah, it is rough, but honestly, if you see the enders on these, there are a lot of new ones mixed in. So I already knew these boxes were going to be rough. I'm just happy that I hit my goal for the night. You know, there could have been nothing in here, so that wasn't, no. Could have been nothing, so I have to always think about that. And I think back to my 7 or 8, 9 box, whatever it was, skunk streak. And I think it could always be that. Could always be that. Honestly, we'll look through this tube again at the end. Surprising amount of mercury dimes this year. You know, just from the few hunts we did in the last 2 months. We got a good chunk of them. There's like 4 or 5 in there. And that Dominican Republic silver. Pretty cool. I did a ton of cents, but I moved to quarters now. I'll probably do some nickels. Yeah, it's a shame. Kind of getting our hands tied on pennies, so I have a bunch of boxes saved, but I have them tucked away until I decide what I'm going to do with them. We will do penny hunts every so often, but honestly, it might be like a once-a-year treat kind of thing. Unfortunately. I prefer nickels because of the volume, plus there's so much to look for when hunting quarters. Yes, quarters, there's a lot of errors, varieties you can look for. Honestly, I think nickels is the best all-around denomination to hunt, though, because it is very easy to find buffalo nickels, silver nickels, and relatively key dates consistently to fill out book. Like, I think it's the best book filling one to do, you know. But I think nickels are still the coin roll hunting king if you're not just after silver or whatever. Was this a toned one or something? What is that? Is it this one? Oh, it's just dirty. Whoops. It's gone forever. Gone forever. My goal for 2026 is to hit 100,000 subs, get the YouTube silver play button, also find more silver half dollars. Not the best for 2025, and find more silver dimes. I'm at 89,000 subs now, so I should be able to hit it in a few months. Yeah, you absolutely should. That's a realistic goal. Realistic. You know, Dave, it was funny. My uncle and his kid and my cousin, his kid, are up for the week. They live out in Pennsylvania, but they're out here, and they're hanging out at the shop during the day while we work. And we went to lunch. We were talking about coins, and my uncle goes, "Oh yeah, no, I like coins and all that, and I watched Diggin' Dave on Facebook. I couldn't help myself. I just right away I just said, "Oh, I know Dave." Like I know Dave. Like I talked to Dave. He's like, "What? No way." It's like people know you, man. Don't worry. You'll get the 100 subs, no problem. 100,000 subs, no problem. That Facebook's definitely helping you out, I think. I always get more excited for silver dimes. Me too. Nothing like popping a Mercury out, you know? I'm at like 4, but I have very little content. YouTube is just, it's a consistency machine. Consistency is key, and shorts help a lot to bring new viewers to your content. I should be doing more shorts more often, but I'm bad at designating my time. Nickels are a crapshoot for me. I would rather find silver dimes than war nickels, only 35. Not worth much. Most key dates will be in bad condition. That's my opinion. Yeah, but I think for new hunters, and even experienced ones, like I think having that variety of you can find buffaloes very consistently, you can get a little bit of silver, you know, and you can look for those key dates, even V nickels and stuff. I think there's so much that you can realistically, or I guess consistently, find in nickel boxes that I think it's a great denomination to do. I mean, they're all great, but I like doing dimes, but really, for my streams anyway, we're just sitting here flipping through dimes until a silver rim pops out. When nickels and quarters, we got a better opportunity to pull some cooler stuff out. You know, it feels like we're actually hunting instead of just scanning. But you know, everyone's got their own opinions on that. This is just mine. It's not right or wrong. Facebook is funny. I need to get new glasses before I can hunt dimes again. That's why I don't look at the dates. I just flick. Come on, gotta have a silver in this box. Just give me one. One, please. One more roll and we're halfway done. Nickels I hunt for the album, not stacking for sure. Yeah, I don't think it's a reliable way of, like, you know, stacking silver, but I'm saying for somebody new who's getting into coin roll hunting, you can have that excitement of, hey, I just found some silver, you know? Relatively consistently, and you can get the older designs, the buffaloes, the V-nickels, so. Found one silver quarter in a West Point in like 3 or 4 years of hunting. Yeah, but you've been doing it in small amounts, so once you can do boxes at a time there, Glass, you'll start, the finds will start ramping up, don't you worry. Once you can do some serious volume, you'll get a bank account soon, don't you worry. Just keep the passion up. I'll leave a little bit of silver in circulation for you, alright? Probably won't, sorry. Definitely not throwing any silver back. What do you do with all your change when you get done hunting? I take them back to the bank. There's a coin machine at my bank. Just dump them back in and deposit it into my account, and then I buy, you know, buy my next batch. Has anyone pre-ordered any of the new coin sets? I haven't yet. I have not. I should look into that though. Same with like the 2025 proof sets we learned this year that they hiked in price mid-year when they were pretty cheap at the beginning. Probably should get them early. What are the West Point quarters found in Rollsworth? In circulated condition, they're like 15 to 20 bucks each. They're not crazy, but you know, they're technically worth more than silver quarters right now. And eventually I think that demand will catch up, because you know there's only 2 million of each one. We have a couple this year. I think we got 8 or so this year. 8 to 10. We did pretty good on West Points. Also good on San Francisco business strikes. Can't forget to look for those too. They are proof. They're San Francisco mint marks, but they're not proofs. Always check the mint marks. My wife dumped 5 bags of dimes for me today because I was burnt out. Like, that's why I married you. There you go. Always helps to have a little help. Because I have to do it, you know, I roll hunt at night, and then I gotta take all the change with me to work the next day. Keep them in my car, and then hopefully I can get to the bank before they close after work. Before the lobby closes. Which, you know, sometimes I work a longer day and I can't do it. So sometimes they add up, they stack up, and I have to find, you know, I gotta bring them to the bank on a Saturday or whatever and dump a bunch. But I try to get a consistent flow of coins back to the bank so that it doesn't pile up too much on me. Plus, I want the money back so I can buy more, you know. Like to order the sets for the anniversary. Yeah, me too. I want to have a nice set. Nice set with the new coins. The silver set too. Before silver goes up higher. In the last couple of days, I've discovered that bankers hate you when you want coins, especially when you want to cash them in. You'll find the good tellers. The important thing to do is to build up a good relationship with your tellers. You want to be practically friends with them, because you're going to see them a lot. And my tellers at my bank, you know, they'll actually look out for me. They will hold silver for me that they find over the counter. They get over the counter. All sorts of stuff. So be nice to them. Be friends with them, and open a lot of doors for you. I mean, Glass, you saw that short that I posted in the live stream a few weeks ago of all the silver I got from my bank teller, just because they held it for me. So yes, I found 2 non-silver proofs and 12 West Points just in change the past few years. That's not bad at all. I have 10 full sets of West Point quarters, 519 and 520. I sold a lot of West Points. The hype has for sure slowed down. Yeah. Yep. But I'm of the belief that eventually people are going to be like, oh, hey, West Point's cool. Especially once we get further away from the issuing years, you know, of 2019 and 2020. Because, you know, before you know it, those coins are going to be 10 years old, you know. Don't you know? My dump bank told me today that they're not taking any more my coins. Really? Huh. Well, time to find a new bank. Just remember, the bank serves you, not the other way around. If they want your business, they'll do what, you know, they'll fulfill your business needs. Yeah, my main bank is always like, hey Dave, whenever I come in. Been going there for 5 years, so they know when they see me I'm getting or ordering coins. Just normal for them now. Relationship is key. Absolutely is. Yep. You want to be on first name basis with everyone in there. You gotta be a familiar face, you know. A good familiar face, not a bad one. Now make the dump bank your pickup bank. There you go. One of the banks I've tried say we can talk coins there because we have an account there. There you go. Oh, none of the banks I've tried say we can talk coins there because we have to have an account there. I'll tell you this now, Glass, you'll have accounts with multiple banks. You will. If you're a serious coin roll hunter and you don't have a lot of locations for your primary bank, you will have multiple bank accounts at different institutions. Have a great night, everyone. Gotta get up early for work tomorrow. Good luck on the rest of the hunt tonight. Lucky Luke. Good night, TPS. It's good to see you again, man. I hope the move goes well if I don't see you again for a little bit. Best of luck to you. We had a good year, and I appreciate having you here from pretty much the start, so it's awesome that you're hanging around still. Have a good night. A lot of banks will refuse service unless you have an account. That is something just to keep in mind. It was only Brigden that she couldn't see, so until he shows up again, we won't really be able to test it. Love hanging out here. Good fun and great people. Happy New Year if I don't see you all. Take care, TPS. Have a good holiday. Tell the family we say hi. Alright, come on. 7 rolls left. One silver maybe in this box, or we're gonna get a skunker. A few years back, I could go into random banks and ask, lose $50, they'd sell it to me. Now every bank's like, do you have an account with us? I won't sell coins. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Yep. Which I get it, you know, it's just new policy that's spreading around, you know. All banks just do that now, but yeah. I did have one bank who said they would, it's just they didn't have any. I even asked, you got any old rolls of large dollar coins sitting in the back of the vault or something? You know, nice roll of Morgans. So I think they're still out there. It's just they're fewer and far between, and it depends on their policy and if you catch the teller on a good day, you know. Yeah, no. Oops. All right, 4 rolls left. What I do is I just open accounts at different banks, and then I find an excuse to use that account. You know, it's like I have my primary bank, obviously, is my primary banking stuff, and then I have an account with another bank that I just use as primarily a savings. I open an account with another bank that I use, I send all of my eBay and whatnot money to there, and then have a separate savings there, just to kind of have all my money spread out. Just find excuses to keep the accounts active. So it looks like, you know, looks like I'm not just doing it for the coin. I don't know, it's fun, because then sometimes I forget about some of my money, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I got more money. I don't know. I'm a child at heart, so it's just entertaining for me. I use 3 bank accounts for all my coins. Yep. Gotta diversify. A lot of the banks here will give me $50 if they have them, even if I don't have an account. They hate them, so they want to get rid of them. Same with dollar coins. Yeah, they do pile up. I see them in their trays a lot. That's why I always peek in the tray. But I have pulled some 40% half dollars out of trays this year. And this is the last roll. No silver. Skunk box. Womp womp. 2 boxes skunk. Oh well. Hey, still hit our goal for the year. 50. 2 of 50. When I was searching for my title to my element, I found a savings bond and cashed it in today. Love found money. You know, I was telling you guys the story of my little 10-gram bar that I forgot I had. 10-gram gold bar I had. I bought it years ago out in Pennsylvania. Put it in my safe, completely forgot about it. I bought it for like, I don't know, $500 or something at the time. And now, what is it? 10 grams is, well, like $1,600 now or something. Just found it in my safe when I was, you know, I was getting into silver collecting this year. So I was putting silver in my safe and organizing everything and found, just found that bar again. Everybody likes found money. All right. Okay. That is our boxes for today. Whew. That was a lot of coins. Yeah, years ago. Luke was like 2 weeks old. Yep. This was when I was negative years old. How could you forget about a gold bar? I bought it when I was in high school, you know, because I went to tech school. I worked junior, senior year, and you know, a high school kid doesn't have any expenses. You know, still live at home, and you know, my dad still bought precious metals from time to time, and while we were out there, I'm like, you know what? There was always this one guy that we'd go see every time we were out there once a year, and I'm like, you know what? We were there. My dad bought, you know, a bunch of silver or whatever. And while I was there, I'm like, you know what? I want to invest in something. I didn't have my cash on me, so my dad said, you know what? I'll buy it for you. You just pay me back. And I'm like, you know what? Why not it was a 10 gram Perth Mint gold bar. It's got the little Australian kangaroo on it and all that. Real stuff. And I bought it there. I bought another couple ounces of silver while I was there too. This is when silver was $25 an ounce or whatever. And I paid my dad back right when we got home. Put it in my safe and forgot about it. And I looked at it from time to time, but then, you know, after a while, you stop looking at it every day and forget you have it. So, anyway, that's how I forgot about a gold bar, yeah. If you're investing your money properly, you know, and saving your money properly, you shouldn't have to remember that you have money stored somewhere else. Let's see, let's pull pull the mercuries out, see how we did. So that's all the rosies. How many mercs did we have? Oh, we had a lot more than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mercury dimes. The 80% Canadian and the Dominican Republic 90%. This, by far, my favorite silver find this year. By far. And even better, struck in Philadelphia, American made. This is a 1917 Mercury, 1945, 1939, 44, 40, and 42. And we can add our 2 rosies into the pile. I just forget about a lot of things, and you can just send them over to me. I keep buying the same grade coins I already have because I forgot that I already own one. Yep. I'm worried about that when I look at auctions on Whatnot and stuff. I'm like, I might already have this mercury dime, graded nicely. Or I don't remember what grade I have it in, so I don't know if it's an upgrade or not. Yeah. You can send me stuff you forgot about too, Deborah. Well, if we forget about it, then we can't send it to you because we don't know we have it. Didn't know we had this many mercury dimes out of circulation, but I'm happy. This was the paper thin one. Little tiny guy. But Dominican Republic one by far. That's cool. And have some nice 90% foreign silver. I mean, Canadian's fine, but it's only 80%, right? That's not bad. Happy with that stack. Also, okay, so here we go. Let me show you guys this. I made a spreadsheet. Let's see, the silver stack spreadsheet. So this spreadsheet, we can change the current silver melt value. Here, let me do this. Hold on. Let me pop out the chat here, put it over here, put this over here. Now, screen share. Sheets, turn that on. There we go. So this is a little spreadsheet I made for this year. This is only silver that we found in circulation. That was it. So we have to add the 2 90% Roosevelt dimes for 42. And then it should update everything automatically. The purities here, the weight is there, so that there's this math that happens here to determine melt value and all that stuff. Investment is how much it cost us, and then this is the numbers with the current melt value of silver. Current spot price is, is 74.82. 74.82, and that should all change. So that was not bad for a year. That is all silver picked out of circulation. So we paid $29.75 for $1,180. I'll take it. This is how my brain works, and I have to have it all in a spreadsheet. Do have to add the bank silver, though. Actually, you know what? I should go grab that. I'll do that now. But, hold on. I missed something. I only purchase things I think are a good deal, so it doesn't really matter if I have 88 of them. That's true also, yeah. I thought they were a good price, so well, yep. Hashtag not a nerd. No, hashtag nerd. I don't claim to be something I'm not. I don't pretend to be something I'm not, Matt. You know me. So we're going down now, so don't update. Well, it was higher than my $70 I had it at, so... A few months back, I purchased 8 1960s half switch francs. I love those. Those are cool designs. 4 of them are BU. Love them. There's some great foreign silver designs out there. Fantastic. Let me go look. Let's see what we got from the bank. Hold on. Alright, I brought the silver tray over. Let's see. Bank. 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 Oh, we did great on the 40s this year. And these are bank. There's actually a lot of silver we got for face value from the bank. Yeah, that is not on here. So I'll take the screen down real quick and show you. Here we go. Let's put all this back in the tube first, so we don't mix it up. Because, you know, it will really matter if this all gets mixed up. It matters to me, okay? Oh, hold on. My chat fell away. There it is. There it is. All that silver away. Come on. Don't got the fingers for this. Alright. Mercury's. And those two. 50. Alright. So this is bank silver. Let me move those. We got the key date 96 Walking Liberty. Or a 96 Silver Eagle. These are just nicer coins. So it's Benji's. So it's a 40% proof. 1969. This is the one Mercury dime I found in the teller's tray is a 1923. A couple quarters. Let's see. We got to do the review now for the year. You know, so we're over 62, 64, 61, 64. Nothing crazy. Did great on the half dollars from the bank though. These are the 40%ers. This one's got great color. 65. Those are the 40%ers. And 90%. Got that's a nice 62. 62, 46 Walker. No, separate them. And a couple 64 Kennedys. When Lambo? No Lambo. Lambo's ugly. Sorry to say it. Hate to say it, love to say it. Alright, so let me see how I can do this. Wonder if I can just scale this down. Kind of put it off to the side. Let's make it so you guys can barely see it. There we go. Move those over. Put that right there. There you go. So now we're going to add all this onto here. Because I am insane and I need to. Makes me happy. Great color. When I was a kid, that was called dirty. I like the toned ones. I know there's a lot of people who do not like toned silver, but I do. I don't know if there's a shortcut to do this, but I'm just going to do this. There we go. This will be 2025 bank found silver. I think I have them all in here. Actually, I can just copy this too. In the quarter. I'll do that. Whoops. Need some more rows. probably a faster way to do this, but I am not a sheets expert. There we go. And I will fix this. This should be A3. It's the only thing that doesn't compute very well. I don't know why it doesn't save that cell, but I had to do some math. Can you tell I did engineering? I'm a complete nerd. Deborah needs to be in timeout. She's cursing a minor. Deborah is the law. I don't have a wrench, Luke. Thought we were buddies. Deborah didn't have a wrench until today. And she's been here since day one, so don't take it personally. I love tone coins. I also love smoothies with legible dates. They tell a story. Yeah, they do. Absolutely. Alright, Walking Liberty, $50. We got one of those. Franklin's, we got 2, 3, 4 of them. Kennedy, 90%, 1, 2, 3. And we got the silver proof. It's a 40% silver proof. One of them. And then the quarters, we got 4 of those. And then I gotta add the dollar coin. Put them above this. Feels weird putting this in here. Silver Eagle, $1. Purity. Are those 100%? Actually, don't know. Do these weigh exactly 1 ounce? Or they got copper in them? Like a little bit of copper in them. How does that work? I use a spreadsheet sheet too. It makes me happy to see it all organized out, you know? Thought I was a mod. Did YouTube take it away? I don't think you were ever a mod in my stream. Maybe somebody else's? I don't think you were in mine though. Deborah freaks you out. Deborah freaks out a lot of us. That's why we love her. Everything she says is a joke, so don't worry. Don't you worry. She's not gonna hurt anybody. I don't think so, anyway. Purity is 1. Yes, fear me. She told me I wasn't gonna have it tomorrow. She threatened to beat me up too, so don't worry. And she knows where I live, so if you think you got it bad. Let me just check New Mista. American Silver Eagle. Just to be sure. It is 3/9 fine silver, yeah. 31.103, that's an ounce, okay. 31.103 grams, 1. Oh yeah, I didn't get the things in here. Let me just see that. Oh, what's this? What did I do wrong here? Not A1, A3. There we go. 7482. Perfect. Alright. And then this isn't working. G37. There we go. And this too. F37. Good. Now it all works. She told me I wasn't going to have it tomorrow. Hope you're not near California. Alright, we're on the other side of the states, Glass. You're safe. She'll have to fly to you if she wants to hurt you. She lives dangerously close to me, so don't worry. All right. Anyway, enough of the bickering. The spreadsheet is done. Drum girls in California. I think all that math works. I'm not really gonna check, but you did good. Not a bad haul for the year. $35.75 worth $1,500. This was much higher when, if I plugged this in for when silver was, what was it? What did it end up being? Like 83.50 at its height? $1,700. Not bad for a new hobby, huh? Alright, what is it now? 74.82. Let's keep that in there. Cool beans. Alright, enough of you kiddos fighting in the chat there, alright? I will turn this stream around. X that out, should come back. Perfect. Okay. Check out screen share. Let's put all these back. Hoping my tellers produce for me for this next year too. They did nice. Deborah is not just a kid. Okay, that goes there. Bank. Myself, I reside in the state of confusion. A constant state of confusion. Alright. Alright. These in. Put the bank away. Okay. I think I just set these aside because they were much nicer. I put them in flips. I don't think they're great, but actually this one's got some bell lines. Let's see if they're full. We're not your kids. If you're in my stream, you're my kiddos. Definitely not full bell lines. Not on that one anyway. But they were nice. Definitely a collection liquidated. This one's much closer, but it's just barely not there. Barely not there. This eagle is actually nicely toned too. Well, a little bit. Kind of around the edge. The camera's not going to pick that up. It's pretty well uncirculated. This is the key date. The 1996 is the lowest minted American Silver Eagle. Happy with that one. I was shocked enough to have a Silver Eagle from the bank, let alone it being be a good date. But anyway, pretty good. I think that's it, guys. That's it for the year. I don't know what we're gonna do next, but I mean, I got quarters and stuff, so maybe we'll be back later this week, and we'll get started on that. If you guys haven't watched the video that I put out today, I strongly recommend it. Some good stuff happened in there. Big old silver hunt we did. But other than that, I gotta thank you guys for a great year. I had fun, made a lot of progress. We did a good. We built a good collection on 1 year, and quite a bit of silver. So, more than happy about that. So, I'll try to do a recap of the total collection one coming up here soon, but it's just not possible for me to fit in by the end of the year here. I'll try to get everything laid out, and we'll do a walkthrough of it. Because we got a lot of stuff, whole lot of stuff. Maybe I'll just make a video out of it. That way, people don't have to be here on the day to see it. They can go back and watch it and all that. So, But other than that, thank you guys for a great year. We did good. How do we do for subs? 673 subs in 1 year. Way more than way more than I'd expected. Way more. So here's hoping, or I guess the goal for next year is 1,000, right? Which we should be able to do pretty simply. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. Hope you all have a great new year. Thank you guys for a great year, and let's just see what the next year holds. Take care, stay safe, guys, alright?